Madden 20. I've been waiting for this. What's going on, YouTube? Back here, another gameplay. Playing Madden 20. Just came out, got it 3 days early. I'm ready to go. Ready to play. We're gonna do the storyline. We definitely gonna start off with the storyline. So we just do the storyline and get rid of that. So we just gonna get right in there.
And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
That's what my guy look like? Okay, I can change it. Alright. I'm not really into this style. We just gonna accept that. I'm not getting into the detail.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
Okay.
It's because of them that I have the opportunity. I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who helped me along the way.
Okay.
It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom.
Never forget to thank your mom.
Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding it here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Always in the toilet?
Okay, cool.
Whoever you are.
Thanks, man.
If I get to choose and go to the
Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
You got up out of there real fast. Okay. I got a first award already.
Who's he gonna be? Okay.
These are the schools I can choose from.
Big decision. No pressure.
Tiger, big.
Ready, set.
QB1. 4 years later. Okay. Turn that off because I don't want to get copyrighted by that music.
Not one. Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game.
Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid can do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you want to see me?
Yeah.
Come in.
Let's
I
go.
want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was going to be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. There's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
Ooh. You gonna do me like that?
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
Gonna do me like that?
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something to prove.
I'm loving this storyline.
To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough, he's got to prove it to those guys.
I take this.
right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, the second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip.
Okay.
We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Get that work in. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm excited. Let's go. This is crazy. Pick that bag up.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh,
JoJo.
sweet. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see.
Oh.
Hey, babe, go on in there.
Oh.
This is for players and coaches only.
Just reset. Out here to play. What we playing?
I'm here to play Oregon.
What?
The Ducks, yeah.
You?
You?
Okay. What's your name?
Oh, this is crazy. We throwing it in there. This is crazy. That's right.
That's
I'm
me.
Mac.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
Disrespectful.
What?
I'm
Yeah.
the quarterback.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right. So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh,
Scrambler.
well, oh man. Hey, what's up, man? I like to keep the defense guessing.
Uh-huh.
If there's a lane, I'll find it and go.
That's right.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
Leader.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so people would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen.
How tall is
You ready,
this guy?
right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because winning the national championship means everything to me.
Okay.
All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
What that mean? Okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah.
Come on, set! 70, Indy! Hit it!
Ooh! So high, come on.
Set! 18, Gator!
Like that, okay.
Ready, ready!
Woo! the noise they make, man. Come on.
Let go. Here we go. 30 base.
Okay.
Get it.
Ooh.
Let's go now. 10-2 stop. Fire. Let's go. 60 or.
This is crazy. Okay.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. Shoot.
Oh, that was a bad pass. That wasn't the right one.
Ready? 91. Go.
What just happened?
Set. 15. Ronnie. Ready? Ready. 10 Lobo.
Don't took us out so.
Big River. Ready to break. Down. Here we go. 60 Outlaw. Hit it.
Okay.
Ready? Ready?
Okay.
Easiest pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Talk to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
What?
Wait, hold on. Is this a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man.
Nope.
All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Oh, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen,
Let's go.
I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Well, I'm about to be a rebel. So I'm gonna be audibling it up out there. Let's go.
The 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Oregon Ducks taking on the Clemson Tigers.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. He's alive.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
I'm coming for your job.
for the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, so I get to play defense, too. Okay.
Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Get him.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. The Oregon Ducks looking for that elusive first national title. Of course, they've been in the National College Football Playoff before behind Marcus Mariota following the 2014 season. And they beat Florida State that year before falling 42-20 in the championship game. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
That DNA.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now this is easy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Good coverage there. Even 50-yard college leads to a return of 5. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Is that the choices?
Here we go, the first snap of his college career. Clemson has it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. And lined up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season. Trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done.
Get it.
Now this throw caught left
side.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Let's go.
A good throw there, but boy, a tough situation for this offense, for this program, really. When you think about it, Marcus Washington, 4-year starter, came in as a true freshman to lead this team. He's 3rd all-time in passing yards in school history, 2nd in touchdowns, twice an All-American, Heisman finalist, all that stuff. Never missed a game in his college career, 53 starts, but now he sits and watches as his understudy for the last 4 years finally gets his shot in the leading role.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. And he will score. Touchdown. Clemson. A 16-yard touchdown. And Clemson has taken the early lead.
Let the defense handle it.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score.
But I really like
told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym.
Like you throw the ball, you hear it.
Now we get it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's get back on the defense.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out.
Let's go.
What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Gonna go with Keller here. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
So y'all going to help him.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The Clemson offense here set to take over. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And they rattle off a big one. 42 yards. Well, that student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter.
There you go. Make the run.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 5. He's going to rifle on deep left side. That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Isaiah Street's the intended target, and it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that. We're looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
They should have let me choose
my number. Sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Oh, wide open is Streets.
Let's go.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
We ain't running the ball
Charles
one
Davis
time.
and Brandon Gordon, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Touchdown.
Back to throw. And that is caught.
Let's
touchdown
go.
Clemson. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
Go.
But when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They don't want it.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's get it. Come on.
Off play action. Birch. And that is incomplete.
Hurt the ball.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Let's see what other plays we got.
The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Got it.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. You know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing.
And he's going to go
couldn't get away.
Back near midfield at the 49.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now he'll escape to his right. Out to the right, this one pulled in by Streets. 15 yards on the play, first down.
He continues to make plays, and he looks terrific out there right now. But what I've really liked, the way he's controlled this huddle, playing with a lot of confidence, and that confidence has been transmitted to the rest of the team.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. Back to throw here. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, the underlying story here, no snaps in 4 years. And it seems kind of hard to believe. You almost wonder if there's some type of lingering animosity.
Right into that.
Escape, and he goes down.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He will find the open man in Streets. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. There's so much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game. But if you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions. And he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter
touchdown.
Touchdown. 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback.
Rush 1.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope.
Let's go.
I like it. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
We got to prove a point here.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and you also have to guard him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's go, defense.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, good move. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right.
Just run it.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
He's going to fire one deep over. That's caught inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Touchdown.
And that is
touchdown.
Touchdown, Clemson.
Touchdown.
Isaiah Streets with his second touchdown here in this first half. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
He's not playing.
So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says,
let's go. Here we go.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we're playing. Let's go.
Team effort.
We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of we's in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away.
Okay.
Second half. Let's go.
The second half gonna be a breeze. Who that, LeBron?
Hey. Coach. Really good job out there in the first half.
I know.
I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
Let it go.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
Let's go. Right.
Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Open it up. Open it up.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Give me more plays.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Clemson offense here set to take over. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure we remember the rest of the team, the supporting guys, because otherwise, we'll have a lot of mamas upset with us if we don't mention them. And
a big loss here as he's taken down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that...
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 48 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball.
That should have been a touchdown.
Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, Clemson. He'll drop to throw. The quick slap caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. A 2-yard touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the 2nd half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
They ain't open this playbook up.
The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Let's go.
The offense for the Ducks set to take over for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll run with Keller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This is the best pass.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now Birch. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
Hauled in by Anderson, left side. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Clemson out for another drive, and it's starting to look for all the world that they'll be back in the national championship game again as they start here 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It goes as a loss of 6, and now 3rd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? The other one's helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground.
Come on.
Right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw. It's good.
He held on to it.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Touchdown.
Escaping the... And that is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Clemson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. This is really something. For a guy that had 0 touchdown passes in 4 years, heck, 0 passes in 4 years, period, he's come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And there was a lot of talk about maybe them simplifying this offense. Well, forget that. He's done everything that Marcus Washington had done previously and then some. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Should never threw that.
The Oregon offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Birch.
There we go.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10.
First and 10, 46-yard line.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Birch to the right side, incomplete to Washington. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Birch.
Get him.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Birch will look to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Carlson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing on 3rd and long. Birch. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Clemson out for another drive, and it's starting to look for all the world that they'll be back in the national championship game again as they start here 1st and 10.
You overthrew it.
On 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw.
I'm not throwing that pick.
And an alley to run.
I'm not throwing that pick. We just take that. Throw that back.
So on the strength of 5 touchdown passes in the first ever college start for their senior quarterback, the Clemson Tigers are moving on to play for a national championship on January 7th.
Make my man sit for 4 years. Come on ahead, throw 5 touchdowns. Bye. Holla at you.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship, but nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And
haters.
For what it's worth.
Y'all was hating.
I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Purple.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's clear. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you?
Might as well call it blue.
Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second?
That's good.
She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
Yeah, I did.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
4? I just threw 5, so.
It's great to see you again.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
4 touchdowns. Next game.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal.
You saw us.
Is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all.
No,
That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Get out there and work.
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
I'm just gonna end it right there, right before we get into that. I mean, yeah. Until next time, everybody, man. We're gonna start off right from here. Next episode, right back at it. Till next time, everybody. Holla at y'all.